Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. My name is Kat Huang. I am a teaching artist here at Art Prof, and I'm joined today by guest teaching artist Julie Benbassat, who you may recognize from our creature creation tutorial. So today, along those lines, we are going to do a Procreate draw along around creature and character design. If you want to nerd out about art, Art Prof has everything you need, from tutorials to critiques to a community of fellow art nerds. And also, don't forget that you can draw along with us in any media you prefer, and make sure to post what you create in the Art Prof Discord in the Draw Alongs channel so that we and the Art Prof community can see the wonderful masterpieces you have created. All right, cool. So let's get started. We have some reference photos downloaded that we are going to use. So let's start with this Winsor Newton watercolor liquid masking fluid.
Yeah, look at her.
Look at her. Have you actually used this medium?
I've used it once, and I was a fool and used it on paper that couldn't handle it. So ended up just like I took away all of my paper when I tried to erase it away.
No, so that means you actually drew stuff.
Yeah.
Then, shame.
Yeah, it wasn't. I'm a boomer. Even though I guess boomers are the ones who use this, but like I'm a boomer.
Ooh, what a weird shape.
Very curvaceous.
Yeah. Just be a nose.
There's okay, I'm gonna nerd out here. It kind of looks like this Pokemon. It's called Nose Pass. It's just a nose.
There's a Pokemon for everything. Actually, I'm scared when I create a character or a creature that it might look like a Pokemon universe character. It's a big fear of mine.
No, but that's a good thing. They can't hurt you.
Man, I'm trying to see.
Who is she? I'm trying to okay, so if she's like this, I guess she could look like a kind of bird.
A bird?
A bird.
Oh, wait. I guess this kind of looks like a weird lady in profile.
Ooh, I can see that.
Yeah, you can see that?
Yeah, I can. She'd be Puritan or something. A lot of layers.
Yeah.
No offense. Well, actually, no offense to the Puritans. They did the whole witch hunt thing. They're crazy.
Oh yeah, that's their bad.
Sin. I'm sorry to anyone whose relatives are Puritan. Okay, if you're gonna be a bird, what kind of bird?
A bonnet. She's gonna have a bonnet. This is how Puritan women's faces look like.
Look at her.
No offense to Puritans.
Maybe she could be Quaker. They're nicer. No offense. Oh my god. But also the Quakers are still alive. So I'm not offending anyone. Question mark.
Oh my god, I love your bird.
Him. Thank you. I love your lady. If she showed me her ankle, I would blush.
Oh. Her name is Brunhilde.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not really sure how bonnets function. I'm gonna quickly Google a bonnet.
I think it would be really cool if you didn't research it and just went with it. I feel like that's how a lot of designers do it. And you're like...
That's a bad idea. Oh, Seven Angelic says it looks like the Butterworth syrup jar or something. Oh, that could be actually an idea. I remember this. And Elizabeth Byers says she looks to be from historical Holland. Oh, interesting. I don't know enough about the history of Holland.
You could make her a windmill. No.
I could make her a windmill.
I'm sorry, that's rude.
No, that's not. Oh my gosh. That one person, AJ, says, could be one of Cinderella's stepsisters. I just see them with the dress walking all like, I'm the best, mother says so. Wait. Did I say her name was Brunhilde? I totally forgot. But Brunhilde would totally be a mother's child.
Oh, she would. That reminds me of like, okay, I listen to a lot of crime podcasts, and there's this one episode where there was like Brunhilde, and she mysteriously died from like brine.
Brine.
And I'm just like, that's how the ancient people, not ancient people, I guess that's how the colonial people did it. And I'm like, nah, man. The brine.
I feel like you would know that. You would remember that because they specifically use the word brine.
I mean, I got a 5 on the AP history exam. Not for that, but I guess I take pride in that.
December says, be a promiscuous Puritan lady and show ankle. Okay, you're right. Wait, but she can't say I love mother and then also do that. I feel like she's gotta have her boundaries. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna draw a version where she loves her mother.
Oh my god.
If you show your ankle, you don't love your mother. That's not what I'm saying here. But I do want to show the wild side of Brunhilde.
I'm so ready for Brunhilde. It's coming of age.
Fausto Mendoza says the lady on the left looks like someone who would hit you with a baguette if you misbehave, but still loves you deeply and takes care of you.
Oh, that is cute. Wait.
Very cute. Okay. Gotta draw my Brunhilde.
Their comments are so crisp.
What should I give her? Big bulgy eyes or eyes that you can barely see? I'm gonna give her eyes that you can barely see.
Mm.
I don't know, for the hair, I'll think about it.
I love her though.
Thank you.
My bird's just like looking at her, just like, I'm not as fabulous as you, Brunhilde.
Maybe she can actually be a witch and have your bird be her familiar. Or have the bird be the witch and Brunhilde is her familiar.
On his, oh my gosh, you can sit on his beautiful, whatever this is. I'm going to make it a little bit less curvaceous.
What kind of hair would Brunhilde have? Oh my gosh, the classic art school haircut that's like 1-inch bangs.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hilda will have that.
I mean, it's like, I get it though. In art school, you're like, I might not finish this in time for the deadline, but at least I can change my appearance.
I have one thing I can control.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a statistic of when the pandemic started and how many people got bangs, because I feel like that is like a correlation.
Maybe. All right, I got Brunhilde, who's a good daughter for her mother.
Oh my god, her.
And then I'll have wild Brunhilde. Wild Brunhilde.
The bonnet comes down.
Okay, you're right. Okay, let's see. Just one ankle.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay, now I have to think about like how do her ankles look like? Like are they thin or should they be like a chonker? They're gonna be a chonker. Yeah, like her bonnet.
We need to know what her leg neck looks like.
Leg neck. Oh, what kind of shoes does she wear? Oh wait, somebody said Holland, right? Oh, is this Danish though? Like clogs? Where are clogs from?
I feel like it's just that entire area, like the tall people, where they live and thrive.
Land of the giants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's gonna wear a clog.
Clogger.
Depending on if I have time to color her, I'll probably make her clogs like red because
Ooh. This is actually really interesting for me because I normally don't line art in Procreate. I don't know if you can I feel like it's pretty easy to tell. Like I'm a little bit rusty, but the coloring is a different story. It's a really cool medium though. I can't wait to see what other people do with it.
Oh, we have a comment about your bird, Julie. You want to read it?
Oh, sure. Okay, I am behind in the Oh, I'm a boomer. I am so sorry.
The bird is so funny looking, says Naftali.
Where are they?
Oh, no, they're popping up on the screen. Do you see
Oh,
the
okay.
screen?
I see. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see it because I'm really bad at technology.
Again, Julie is a boomer.
I was raised by boomers.
It's true. Fausto Mendoza says plot twist, she used to be a ballerina and therefore she has ballerina legs and always wears stilettos under that skirt. Oh my gosh, wait.
God.
And fishnet leggings.
Oh. Me. Brunhilde. Oh. His feet, if his really weird chunk thing is a square.
Art Prof asked Julie, how much experience do you have with Procreate? How often do you use it?
Thank you for asking that. I tend to use it for a lot of coloring. So I think it's a really great way, especially if you're not very good with UI, like really complicated UI UX of Photoshop, or you're just kind of tired and don't really want to learn it. Well, not okay, I want to learn it, but like if it doesn't come as easily to you, I think Procreate actually has a pretty nice UI for that. I also think as someone who tends to like working tactilely for line art, it has better intuitive feeling, I think, for coloring, especially comparatively to Photoshop, where you have to, I feel like, know a lot of the shortcut keys. But to each their own. I think also a lot of people can use both at the same time and really make a lot of good work. Yeah. Oh my God, her shoes.
Louis Got to Go says you guys are an iconic duo. I'm so happy you think that way.
Oh. I was gonna say we're like Bonnie and Clyde, but no.
Just Brunhilde and Bird.
Ooh. I like it. Also less abuse. They weren't.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we have a comment from December. Do you want to read it, Julie? Can you see it?
Oh my God. From whom?
December.
I see it. Yeah. The bird given me over the wall vibes. Oh, like looks normal but low key a man eating bird in the forest. Oh yes. A normal man is like this size to this bird. So if you think he's like, I'm gladly will feed you my body, bird. The bird's like, thank you.
A stiletto, huh? Someone mentioned a stiletto.
Stiletto clog.
Stiletto clog. How would that look like?
That must be so painful. I'm sorry.
An atrocity.
Also a lot of wood. Like a lot. Like you're basically just a table leg.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I'm not a designer for shoes, so there we go. Clog stiletto ? Fausto says, I love how this is turning out. The lady looks so sweet and the bird in the left looks disturbed and exotic.
Ooh. Thank you.
Wait, Julie, can you draw Brunhilde riding upon the bird's back?
Oh my God, yeah, wait. I'm gonna end this man. Goodbye.
I would draw it, but I want to draw Brunhilde's mother in the background being scandalized.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Her mother in the background.
Brunhilde's so cute.
Brunhilde,
Wait,
put your ankle back under your skirt.
I'm going to do this on a separate... No! Okay, I'm going to do this on a separate layer. Sorry about I'm going to use... Also, credit to people who use Procreate and use multiple brushes. I am literally I used 3 brushes at max. You're so strong.
I only use 1 brush.
We're both noobs when it comes to brushes.
Hammy Fam says, can you recommend any other apps that can be used for digital art other than Procreate? You know, I heard recently about a program called Medabang or Medabang. Not sure how to pronounce it, but here I'm writing it here.
Who is she?
Basically, it's a free program that a lot of my students have been using to draw and make art. And I know someone who got into art school using Medabang as their software to create art. So there's that. I can't recommend it personally. I just know of it. But Julie, do you have any other X?
I know Clip Studio Paint's really great because it's a fixed price. So it's not like Adobe where you have to keep paying monthly. It's hey, I bought this once. It is kind of pricey, but apparently it's very worth it for a lot of people who make comics. Or if you making art around with a lot of line art and coloring in general. So if you like anime fan art or just anime art, I think it's also very good for that. I think they are introducing 3D models, so it's kind of amazing how much it can do. Again, I've never done it, but it seems like it's a good program to use. Crisp.
Okay, I want to move on to the other shapes, so I better wrap this up.
I drew Brunhilde, her mother. Yeah. Ooh, it's good you're not giving her teeth. They didn't have good dental care back then.
I was I actually drew a little bit of a tooth. I was wait, I shouldn't give her teeth at all.
Brunhilde. He's right,
there is proper Brunhilde, and then there's saucy Brunhilde.
Oh.
Okay, let's move on. Next reference. Oh my gosh, I love your version of Brunhilde. Wait.
She's so happy.
Wait. You forgot her fishnet stockings.
You're right. Too scandalous. Now we're good. I'm ready. Okay.
Ooh, this one's an interesting shape.
This one, yes. Looks like a slinky, but it's a paper slinky.
A paper slinky, yeah.
So many straight lines. Oh, that's also one good thing about Procreate. You can kind of draw a line and it can straighten out itself, which is really cool.
Oh yeah.
Recommend it for people who hate measuring, i.e. me.
I'm not being terribly exact with it, and I am going to change it as I go along too. Oh god, I guess, how can I make this into a person?
No, it's their spleen. No. It'd be very bad.
Or this could be their spine.
You don't have to trace all of it, right?
It's up to you, I guess.
Okay, I have. This also looks like a Pokemon. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop. I'm part of the problem.
It's fine.
Can they, if Game Freak wants to hire me, just saying, love your games, play them often. This looks like, okay, there's a Pokemon. I'm gonna nerd out again. This looks like a Pokemon called Steelix. I'm gonna say it.
Let's trace all of it, Julie.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about this. I have to go back. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I have made a mistake. Okay, good.
I'm going to draw some weird old-timey man with one of those ruffled collars.
The what's it called? A rooflet? Not rooflet.
Wow, I'm surprised that you even attempt to remember the name of that.
It's like I just see so many. It's like judges wear them too. Oh God.
That one person says the worm from SpongeBob, Australian bullworm.
If it's from Australia, it's weird looking. No offense to Australians.
Yeah. What else is from Australia? Kangaroos. I'm trying to
Coconut crab.
Oh, Estrella says Slinky Dragon. Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see her.
I come up with a person though.
Do you want me to come up with a person?
I mean, it's up to you. You can if you want to.
I'm trying to think like.
Oh wait, okay. This can be his hand, and then I can add on to this. I mean, I'm not limited to just this silhouette. I can have him like holding a cup of tea.
Cup of tea. I'm also trying to think. This is interesting. This is a really difficult one. I think.
Is. Yeah.
Who are you? Okay. I think it's gonna be this way.
All right. Okay. I think I got it.
We're both like very high stakes.
At this very moment, I can't think of anyone who was like born and raised in Australia, who came from Australia.
No, that guy, the crocodile hunter, right?
Oh, Steve Irwin?
Yeah, Steve.
Oh, B-Dog Booze says, make it some evil villain's boa scarf. Ooh. Possibly, yeah. You can, up to you, Julie, if you want to take that suggestion. Elizabeth Byers says seahorse. That's also a really good suggestion.
I have. Just, oh my God, it would be such a gross thing if I was like, it's a bunch of nachos.
That's gross to you because you hate cheese.
Oh, I hate. Yeah, you're right. That'd be the worst. Who are you?
I don't know in what century they wore these puffed up sleeves and the ruffled collars, but this is a century this man lives in.
Or maybe.
And he's bald for some reason. Was Heath Ledger from Australia? I don't remember.
Oh, was he?
Was he? Not sure.
I'm not sure. Oh, wait, Toni Collette's from Australia. Love you, Toni. You'll never watch this, but I want you to know I love you and you deserve an Oscar. And you'll never get one because the Academy hates talented actresses.
December says, Kat and Julie, do you all watch Jujutsu Kaisen? It might be the best shonen right now. I've heard of it because I've heard that it is a really good shonen right now. I haven't tried reading it just yet because I've had no time, but it's on my list. Thank you for recommending that. Have you, Julie?
I've read a little bit of it. I think I'm going to wait because it's kind of going really fast for me. It looks really good, though. I want to wait until it's a little bit more like, I mean, I've only watched the anime, so that's also a thing, but I'm gonna wait. It seems I feel like very, I like when Japan focuses on its own like folk stuff, like curses and stuff. I think that's really cool. So I'm excited for it.
Oh, there's this one art book that I've always wanted to buy, but it's like $85 because it's a publication in France. But it's basically an art book of Shigeru Mizuri's ink illustrations of Japanese yokai.
Ooh.
And they're gorgeous. They're so beautiful. I really want that book, but it's very expensive. Our prof says Hugh Jackman is from Australia.
Oh, yeah.
I know that, yes.
He was once a teacher.
Interesting.
That could be you. But I hope you don't have to be in a Tom Hooper film like Hugh Jackman had to be.
I don't know enough about pop culture to know what you're talking about.
Les Mis.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. That's your pop culture. Well, not your pop culture, but like...
I never watched the Les Mis movies.
But it's like in French. Well, it's not French. The one with you.
Oh, that one person says 17th to 18th century cat or Victorian era, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you. Now I know.
I was like Hugh Jackman?
No.
I'm just making like a diamond encrusted insect, man.
Oh my god, I love them. Oh, Joan Martin says, I'm a teacher from South Africa. I work in Procreate, but want to introduce my students to Procreate. Very cool, Joan. Thank you for sharing. Really cool. We're not Procreate experts.
No.
But, you know, hey, try your best.
It's also, again, a very fun, it's really a good medium, I think, to do a lot of fun, light sketches. You don't feel pressured to make a masterpiece.
But like, Julie, you've actually used Procreate for a lot of your professional work, like actual editorial illustrations for big name places. So
that is true.
You're more of like the expert in Procreate than I am, because I don't use Procreate for anything professional beyond like the art prof streams, actually.
That is okay. Yeah, I'm biting my own words. I think like it still is, again, very intuitive, I want to say, especially if you're very used to tactile drawing. But I also think if you have a lot of, again, pressure with not really understanding the UI, UX of Photoshop, it's really good for finishing pieces that, in my opinion, like I've already like inked. So they're really great for that. And they're also really good, especially for editorial. You can make a bunch of sketches really fast on it. And that's really good if you want to send art directors sketches for a prompt. Yeah. It's also, again, easy to import and export files, which I like that. Oh, Neil Florence Espinosa said, OMG, Julie, that's creepy. I'm like, yes.
Julie's so good at drawing creepy stuff.
We love him.
Like, didn't you have a weird drawing of like that baby in a crib? That was like, this is my recreation of the baby.
Him. Thank
that was the baby.
Yeah. You're not wrong. That was
like shaded in a really creepy way, like like that.
I'm honored. You're also very good at doing scary things, but I think it's like, you know, since it's like you're a storyteller, it like builds on itself rather than something where it's like boof, boo. You're more like the Children of the Corn, you know, like you have to keep going into the corn to be scared. Well, I'm like a jump scare.
Julie's a jump scare and I'm a slow scare.
Yeah, I'm the guy from Scream and you're Jason.
And I'm Jason. I feel like we are each other's foils in a lot of aspects.
Mm-hmm. But we're not gross rivals like Naruto and Sasuke. Manga reference for any of you nerds out there.
I'm so glad that we get to talk more about like manga and art.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Seven Angelic says, Julie, it looks like the nose centipede monster from Inuyasha. It does.
It does. That is a really big inspiration for me too. I'm sorry. Am I copying Rumiko Takahashi?
Julie and I both got started in anime and manga because of Inuyasha.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do the thing that Procreate's really cool at, which is trying to fill in color and possibly failing, but it will be fine. Yo, man, if any of you are like engineers or architects, I give y'all credit because you gotta draw lines a lot. That's
December
hard.
says, LOL, what was that $85 book Kat mentioned? Oh, it was called Yokai, and it's by Shigeru Mizuri, I think. But the cover is like horizontal, and it's a big yokai of a straw sandal with one eye in the middle. And it's so expensive. But I want it one day.
Sorry.
Guys, everyone in the chat, can you give me ideas of what this man's name will be?
Him. Her? Ooh, I didn't even see that. That's really good.
Thanks.
He reminds me of like the caterpillar guy from Alice in Wonderland a little bit.
Yeah.
Mythical.
Maybe his name would be Mithter. Oh, like spelled that way. It's like on purpose.
Mether. Sir.
Greg Pay says, I just want to fast forward to color. Ooh, okay, maybe I should just like go ahead and color this then. Okay, I'm gonna color.
Oh, but I don't know if any of Procreate has a really cool function where you can like kind of like fill in a closed image and like close an image and then you can fill it in with color. So it's really good for applying flats and small details like that, and it saves you a lot of time. The future. When I was younger. It wasn't like this.
I feel like what's his name? Guys, help me. What's his name? But like I feel like this character would look a lot clearer once in color, because right now the sleeves really met the viewing of this character.
Humbert. No, okay, don't name him Humbert. Humbert.
I feel like Humbert would be like a good name in the Brunhilde universe.
Yeah, he.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Elizabeth says, Kat, your character is non-binary. Oh yeah. I can have that.
Those thighs could be anything. Anyone.
Have limitless potential.
What do people in statistics call that? Like when you don't need. I don't know. I'm sorry, Mrs. Barnes. You're also not watching this, so it's fine. But I'm free.
What would your creature's name be, Julie?
Dimungus.
Name them Mungo.
Screams.
This is your freedom of choice. You don't have to name them Mungo.
Dimungus. I'm trying to remember because like the animal book I did, like there's a bunch of insect names. Dimungus Wormus.
Wormus. His name should be Pierre. because that's just raw.
Oh, wait, let me adjust that.
Wait, that's his name. Dimungus warmus is his scientific name.
Yes.
David Pena says Baybert. Maybe.
What?
For my character, I'm
Oh, okay,
assuming,
I'm
right?
like, oh,
Baybert.
yeah. Oh, another thing Procreate has, which I guess Photoshop has too, is you can make your own palettes. Like, not your own palettes, but you can make palette listings. So it's really great if you're like, I don't know what color to use. I'm going to use this color in this. Because it's super easy.
Really interesting, because I didn't know that about Procreate. Seven Angelic says Lord Percy. I actually really like that.
That one's really cute. I like it too.
Dog Blue says Sir Dorian Pendleswath. Oh, I like the swath at the end. That's like the cherry on top.
Dorian. Dorian.
I think I might go with Lord Percy though, because they really do seem like a Lord Percy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me write that.
I don't think you're wrong. I think you're right.
I don't think you're wrong. In fact, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like make this guy out of like, you know, like that paper look when you fold paper.
That paper look when you fold paper, yes.
Yeah, I knew it was the original image was paper, so it's like nice to pay homage to that in a way. No.
Do you want to read the comment that just appeared on the screen, Julie?
My comments, sorry, they're loading really slowly.
It's by Soy Tanli.
Mm-hmm.
It says caterpillar has hemorrhoids.
That's
all I wanted you to know.
It's rough for him.
Oh. I'm gonna make him like just less pink on the top of his head, as if he had a tan and then his hair got shaved and then the part where his hair was not tan.
That's good. That's good character world building if you think about it.
Thanks.
I got you. Just gonna color you in. Making my way downtown.
Our prof asks, how are you both determining what colors to use? So in my case, I kind of knew that Lord Percy would have a purple color scheme. And then I thought, what is the weirdest, like what kind of skin color would I give him? And I thought, oh, well, if he's in the 17th, 18th century wearing these kind of clothes, he's probably like white. And I want to make him a sunburned white for some reason. So that's like, I don't know if the colors are actually coming through onto the screen, but he's quite pink.
No, I feel his character.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of having fun with it. And then just like, pink stockings with the purple shirt just kind of makes sense, What about you, Julie?
I had an idea where, since it's an insect, and a lot of my work also, this is a little bit of a comfort zone, but a lot of my work kind of draws from really old drawings, and it tends to be a little bit warmer. So if I was doing like an insect drawing, I would like it to kind of simulate that idea of like an older look, and those tend to be like yellows, oranges, lighter greens. But I might make him have some blue, because insects also tend to try to adapt to their environment, or like they shine because of their different coverings. Oh, Neil has a question. How do you take advantage of the color palette swatches options in digital painting softwares? I feel like they are useful, but I don't know how to use them. I always get colors directly from the color. That's a mood though. What do you do, Kat? Because you also use Photoshop and you're very good at it.
I actually just pick it from the wheel. I actually don't usually build my own color palettes. And when I do decide on colors I want to use consistently, I just have a new file open with just like the colors just splotched on like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just color pick them like this, whoops, like this, and then I have my color, right? So that's how I use color palettes. How do I take advantage of them? Well, I color pick from them periodically while I color. But I haven't used a specific tool for color palettes that Julie's using, for example. So do you have a stab at this question, Julie?
What? Oh my God. Okay, thank you. What I tend to like to do is, especially with my client pieces, is kind of play around with color. Like you can just like pick out some colors that work. Like if you know you want a very bold piece and you're using the color wheel to find colors, try to get colors with a lot of saturation and hue that work well, like analogous colors or complementary colors, and see how they work in a small sketch before you work. Another way you can do it is trying to lay all your values down first and just kind of like, using another layer, just kind of apply the color to the value layer, which I know for some people they like to do. There's also what I sometimes do is I take colors from a painting I'll do traditionally that I want to kind of incorporate into the piece and like swatch them. And this is like an unrelated piece, but it will work with, the image you're trying to lay out, if that helps.
Gladys says, when character designing, how often do you keep in mind the world that it exists in? Oh my gosh. So usually when I character design, it's for the purpose of serving a story. So I usually have the story in mind already and designing the character around it. Yes, I keep the world in mind all the time when designing characters. In this case, we're just like having random silhouettes appear and we're just like, oh, well, let's make a funky Lord Percy, right?
Yeah.
Or let's Hilda, right? So in this case, I'm not really thinking about the world. Well, actually, that's a lie because, Brunhilde, I was like a Puritan who flashed her ankle in front of her mother, right? Lord Percy, who's drinking tea from, I don't know, a diamond teapot or something, 17th, 18th century. So I guess the story comes naturally as you keep drawing the character in this case. Yeah. So, I mean, right now we're just having fun with it. We're not restricted to designing a very particular kind of character. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, and also to go along with that, I think also just wondering how the character works. Like, do I want the legs to be, here or there? What is he crawling on? Like, what is this going to be? Like, I think that counts maybe as world building, not necessarily in a world, but like, how does this thing function? I like to think that he actually can't speak. He just has a human face for camouflage.
It's a mask. It's like the no-face centipede, as someone mentioned before from...
Wait, did you see the comment, Kat? It's really cute.
Julie's character looks like a jester who hangs out with Lord Percy. Oh my gosh. Wait, I really like how, as we're designing character and creature, that we keep combining them. So previously, Brunhilde and Bird.
Yeah.
It was Bird Witch with Brunhilde as the familiar.
And their colors work off each other.
Yeah, honestly. How do you think their relationship would be?
I like to think that this is a jester, but he's not very funny because he can't. He's kind of just like, I'm a slinky.
And Lord Percy would be the only person who is mirthful. Diamungus Warmus's antics.
He's like that one guy who will laugh at your jokes even though they're not funny, and you're like, thank you.
But I think like Lord Percy would only laugh at Diamungus's jokes. No one else is different.
Let's make fan fiction. No, I'm kidding. He's waiting.
Like, if anyone else in the comments can tell us, like, what kind of relationship do you guys see these two characters in?
Oh, I can show off for this reason too. Procreate has a very good function for writing. If you are kind of iffy about writing, they have like calligraphy brushes and stuff like that. So it's way smoother to write. It still takes a while to get used to, but it's like It's like very crisp.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We should have Procreate draw-alongs like just outside of art prof so you can teach me all these things too.
Winks. I feel like I kind of learn it slowly too. Like this wasn't what I came with.
Mm.
But I will definitely, I'm here for you. Also, this is bad composition. I'm sorry. Good. No. Yes. Good. I'm going to erase this big ass font now, and I'll say I'm done.
Greg Pay is asking, do you consider light sources when working on these? Well, now that I've got some base colors down, I'm going to consider light source now. So I'm just thinking like typical overhead lighting for now,
Yeah.
because it's just like a character sketch. It's not like it's going to be very final. What about you, Julie? Are you considering light source?
I also just did overhead. I feel like that's a good default.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's really brave when people are like, I'm going to do a really obscure lighting source. And you're like, how did you do that?
Duke Dingledorp says, Lord Percy seems like he is an outcast in the high society, and now he only has Diamongus, the feared jester creature, for support. Oh my god, it's his support animal. Kind of like the unpopular kids sitting together, LMAO. Oh my gosh. That's sweet. Like, they have each other.
They can cuddle around. Well, I guess Pierre can like go around.
I imagine that Pierre would not be the most comfortable to cuddle.
How do you know that? Soft diamonds.
Soft diamonds. So, like, not diamonds. Okay, Paris Holt says, I see Lord Percy demanding a new staff in the palace, and Diamongus is the administrator that has big fancy approval stamps. Ooh, so they're like, they have a professional relationship.
There are invoices involved.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would Diamongus be his, like, secretary?
That'd be kind of funny. I'd be like, that's who I am. That's who I am.
Oh, Clara's spurring us on to the next reference photo. Okay.
I'm just gonna give Diamongus really fast some blush.
I'm not sure if we're going to get to all of these reference photos.
We can like speed, like just a whiff. Okay. The lamp. Yes. Okay, cool.
Come on.
Him. It's like the Pixar lamp.
Ooh. Do you want to switch it up and I make a creature and you do a person now?
Ooh, yeah. I have no ideas, but I'm excited. I don't know who you'll be, but you'll be something. I didn't trace that correctly.
Okay. You know, I think most people would be like, oh, this could be like a snake with a head or something like that, but I don't want that to be the head because I feel like everyone's gonna make this the head. Like, nothing wrong with that. You can make that the head. Go for it.
But you want to be a hipster. Ooh.
This looks like a Pez character with like a long tail.
What happened to her? Oh, I have an idea. It's kind of basic. I'm sorry. I might. No, wait.
Tanley says it has perfect fangs already. Yeah, that's true. They have like fangs right here, right?
But they're like whittled down. They've been eroded.
So this might be an herbivore.
Mm.
Herbivore or omnivore? An omnivore, both a carnivore and an herbivore.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Michael Pollock's The Omnivore's Dilemma. Great book. It has nothing to do with.
Oh, would you actually recommend reading it, or is this a joke?
It's actually good. It's actually good.
Seriously, all the time. You know this, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Julie Pena says, "I'm standing Julie." Thank you, David. Oh man, I'm kind of stuck. I'm like not as used to drawing creatures as I am people.
I feel like this is a really hard one for people though, Kat. I'm like,
really?
I'm like,
you want
is
she?
I can
do a person.
What?
I can make a person out of this. I already like have the thought in my head, but I was like, no, let's make a creature. But no, I'm gonna go with person.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we switch again?
Fine. You take creature, I take person.
Oh, what if I can't find a person right when I say that?
Sorry, what'd you say?
What if I can't find a person right when? Oh man. No.
No. Plug in electrical vehicle, says Elizabeth Byers. Probably, yeah. But like we have to make that into a creature, and I don't want to do cars, Pixar cars.
Life is a high. I'm sorry.
Highway. Yes.
I wanna ride it
all night long.
Wow. What happened to them?
I don't know. They made Toy Story like 5.
That's true. They did. They just kept going. Okay, I'm gonna do a creature. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm doing a person.
I'm not proud of it, but it had to come this way. Oh my god. Every time I choose a brush, it doesn't go well. It's fine. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna use a studio pen.
Ooh. Julie's getting wild here.
Wild and free.
Isn't that a song?
Yes.
And then the next line's like, and glitter's raining on me, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is bad. Glitter's really bad for the environment. No one should use glitter anymore.
I'm thinking I'm gonna give him fangs, but not in like the way you expect it to be. I'm gonna give him fangs here, and they poke into his chin, and there's actually a problem.
He looks like a Chad.
Wait, there's like a species of goat or something like that whose like antlers, if they grow too long, they actually like pierce their own heads and they die. It's real.
Evolution. Evolution's gone too far. I'm guessing it only affects the males of the species then.
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough. Oh, I love your creature.
Thank you.
Greg Prey says, Paz refilling tube. Yeah, you can like refill through the tube. Yeah, you're right. Maybe, I don't know. I wonder like, how do I incorporate this tube thing? I don't think he's a Pez guy anymore. He's just a unfortunate vampire with it.
Oh my god, wait, you could make it a mullet, Cat.
Yeah, it's a mullet.
Okay, yeah, you could just make it like a really lumpy mullet.
I was actually thinking more of like the Japanese Yakuza like hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth Byers says Julie's could be a fish or eel with a long stinger.
That's true. Oh, that would make more sense than what I was going on. No.
I don't know why, but I want to give this person earrings, and they have to be banana earrings. I don't know why. Or they just look like tassel earrings. Okay, whatever. He has tassel earrings.
Who is he?
Do you want...
okay. I know. What?
I was going to suggest you name mine and I name yours.
Oh, okay, cool. We're like, I was like, I don't know what the real. Ooh. Ooh. He makes me feel things.
Maybe the tube can be his umbilical cord.
Braun Chadkilla. No.
Paris Holt says, make it a feeding tube going into a big brain. But who's the big brain? Is it Braun Chadkilla? Or is the brain like here or something like that? I'm stumped. I don't know what to do with this tube. Somebody save me.
Make it his body.
I could make it his body.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth Byer says, cats is a head that evolved past needing a body. Interesting.
Whoa.
Interesting. Okay, let's see what I can do with that.
Like, who are you? Maybe you could play with it like as a mask. Like I'm thinking with mine, it's like it might not even be like a whole mask, but like little droplets coming out.
Oh yeah,
of like a faucet. Him.
Or maybe I can just like, I don't know if this is a cop out though. I can just make it his ponytail and then I can draw an additional body.
You could just do that too.
Yeah.
You can make that his spine. Please don't do that. Do you think this is cheating, Kat? I'm sorry. Is this cheating?
No, I don't think that's cheating at all.
Okay. He's watering.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a big long braid. He's no longer needing help. I don't know.
Who is he?
I'm gonna give him a hero's pose.
Oh my god. Oh, I like that though.
He's wearing a leather jacket.
Mm-hmm. Vlad Stacula.
Vlacula. WC says, what if the body becomes coiled up in a big lump? I was thinking of that, actually. I was like playing around with that. I drew a big coil. I don't know if you saw earlier, but I don't know. I just decided not to go for it.
It's something we're not jumping for.
We have a comment from Mike Davis. Julie, you want to read it?
Julie's makes me think of a fish pig. Also, if the stalk was a plant stem, it is reminiscent of some of Edward Lear's nonsense botany. Oh, I've never heard of that. I'm going to look that up, actually. Thank you, Mike. Are you a fish pig? Yes. Would that mean it would go like, I don't know, fish sound. Just like.
Dingledorp says it honestly feels good to hear other artists needing validation when you ask, is this cheating? Am I cheating? All artists ask themselves that every day. Every day I wake up and I ask myself, am I a sellout and a fraud?
Yeah, it's true. We're all worried about becoming the next Thomas Kincaid, but really, you know, he was fine. He could make money for his family. Who are we to judge him? I'm gonna change this color, I think. Yeah. Blue is good.
Okay, assume this is his braid. Oh my god, I don't want this to be like the tail from Avatar with the blue people. You know?
No, this could be in the sequel that's coming out.
There's a sequel coming out?
Yeah.
Let go.
James Cameron, that's his life. He doesn't even have kids. No, I think he does have kids, but they're not really his kids. You know, it's his kid Avatar. Avatar.
He's got a nice butt. There, that's his butt.
Mm. Mm. We're not coloring this one, right?
I don't know if we have time.
Cool. Hot. We love that.
Butt shine. Okay, he's wearing a one-piece suit, a track suit. What do you call this?
Jim.
He looks like he could be a character in The Matrix.
He does. Take those pills. Yeah, I'm ready for the new one. If you're ready.
But wait. I want him to say something like, Is there a dentist?
Does he give the insurance? I'm sorry. We shouldn't bring that here.
Maybe that's what he should be asking. He's like, does the Matrix require insurance? Okay. Let's do a new one. I'm going to do the sheep one. You want to do the sheep one?
Yeah, let's cry together in sheep. Oh, wait, this is upside down. Let me fix that. Then. Oh, wait, mine's cropped. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't know if you want to do a creature again and I do a person, or if you want to
try something. I'm going to edit the image again. Excuse me. Don't look at me. Don't look at this. Don't look at that. Oh my God, iPad, stop. Why must you be like this? No! It's fine.
This whole video is just going to be you and your sounds.
I'm so sorry, everyone. This is my normal sound, my normal habitat.
Okay.
Oh my God. It's so many sheep.
I'm really excited to see what everyone else has been doing. No tracing individual sheep. The two are away from the herd.
Yeah, wait. How do they get included here? Are you including the... Okay, I guess we have to include the bonus sheep. So...
I can see this as some kind of weird elongated Donald Duck being frozen in ice.
I see it as a figure. Yeah, I can see it.
Like he's here and this is his feet.
Him.
Good night, Donald.
Good night, Moon. Good night, Donald.
Oh, our prof says, Kat, why do you always draw a smaller version on the side first? Well, it's because this is sort of my official line art, like my official outline. I don't want to ruin it just yet. So I'm like thinking visually to the side, like, oh, if Donald Duck doesn't work out, it's okay. I can draw another little small version of Mickey Mouse frozen in ice. Good night, Mickey.
Mickey.
You know, so it's just like me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, and is this his tombstone?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like they're laying down.
Maybe I won't do that.
No, do you want me to do that? Or do you want you can do that and I'll do something else. I also had another idea.
I was gonna have a person like lying here trying to get a frozen hamburger here or something like that.
I think that works. Let me try something else then. Because I still think it applies. Let me just Okay, I think I got it. Lord, give me strength. If there's a Lord out there, I'm Jewish, but not practicing.
My person kind of looks like something from The Simpsons, which I'm not like happy about.
But the cultural icon.
Americana. Oh wait, oh you were doing the person, I'm doing the creature, right?
Oh, I thought we could just do both people because I was like, I haven't done the person yet.
I want to do at least one creature.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. No, but Shadula was kind of like a creature.
No, Chadkula was a person in the end.
You're right. He found his humanity.
Oh man, okay, but like I say I want to do a creature, but creatures are really hard.
People are really hard too, though.
I find people easier.
But you can give creatures more than one ear.
Because, you know, I feel like creatures, there's no restrictions. There's no limitations. And humans have some restrictions and limitations.
That
like
is
it
very
can't
true.
be a head. It has to at least be a head and a torso, you know?
Mm-hmm. Also, big shout out to people who work in animation and character design. This is really hard in the spot. I mean, that's not how movies work. It's like make this character based on this shape, and then you'll get hired. I don't think that's how it works. But like, I give you guys credit anyway.
Thank you, Julie. That was very brave of you to say. Elizabeth Byer says all art is autobiography. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it comes from you. Ultimately, it's going to be you in some way.
Mm-hmm. I remember someone said, like, when you say the artist is ahead of, like, you know, they're not a product of their time. I'm like, that's kind of not how it works. Wait, that's not how ears work. Damn it. Oh, no.
Oh, that looks beautiful, Julie.
I was just like, they look like people and bunched. Oh wait, or does it have to be one person?
No, it doesn't have to be one person.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, oh no, I've doomed
Cheating. Crowd of people can't do that.
I'll make this one man and one woman.
And I see a caveman emerging from melting ice. Yeah, that could also be an option.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I shouldn't cheat like this.
No, I was kidding.
I'll kill him.
Ooh, you know what? I can make this smoke.
Mm. I'm sorry, Kat. I'm gonna pull another thing of annoyance.
I mean, like ultimately these silhouettes, you don't have to be like married to them, you know. You have them for inspiration. They're a big part of your concept, but they don't have to just all be that, right?
Yeah,
Or maybe I'm just making up excuses as I draw extra legs that are outside the silhouette.
yeah, I'm literally just making these angels. Person and creatures. Actually, fun fact: the actual angels in the Bible, or sorry, the Tanakh, what Jews read, woo Jews, they're actually kind of terrifying looking. These are not angels, like real ones. The real ones have eyes. Well, okay, yeah, I mean, like lots of eyes, lots of wings.
Maria says, I'm seeing people in isolation sharing a blanket for mental health. Ooh, I especially see that in like Julie's piece too.
In the arms of
The
blanket. Fly away. Socially distanced. Fly away. Ooh, that'd be kind of nice if you're an angel and your weighted blanket's your own wings.
Mm.
Ooh, my neck. Ooh, I like him. Or her.
I feel like my creatures are somewhat humanoid because like these feet are very reminiscent of like human hands.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. We're all here for you.
If I colored this, I could probably show this weird substance around my creature is foggy, but then as it drips down, it becomes some sort of weird liquid.
That's interesting. Yeah, Monch.
This is the opposite of evaporation.
Condensation?
Condensation, thank you. This is the condensation monster.
Mm-hmm.
To answer our prof's question, yes, that is a baby on the right. The baby should only have 2 legs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I say that as if it's illogical.
It has to earn it.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, it's too much.
Mike says, this makes me want to go back to school and take art classes.
Oh.
Oh, you can always just watch more art prof instead of taking those art classes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how, I don't know, Julie, what do you think of the eye? I feel like it's too cartoonish.
I think if you gave it, well. Well, I feel like the eyelashes are actually a good touch. Maybe if you gave it more like a frog eye
Oh,
or a goat eye.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But keep the eyelashes.
Oh, wait, I like the goat eye.
Yeah, because then he looks a little joyful.
Oh, Shaim says, the person in Cat's image looks pregnant. Really?
I was like, not the angel. I don't know which one.
No,
Birthing more wings.
I don't think Cat looks pregnant. Maybe it's yours.
Maybe it's yours.
Oh, David Pena says mom taking baby to school.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
If they cross the street, that poor crossing guard will have to be like, you're gonna have to wait for a while.
Why? I feel like they would walk relatively fast. I mean, look at their feet.
True, it's like that. Who would walk faster? This mom and the kid? Or a person with a giant portfolio that they have to get to the ISB at I'm sorry. Sadness and sorrow.
This is such a weird creature. You see, like, without that weird silhouette of the sheep beforehand, I never would have come up with a creature like this.
We needed those sheep to come here. I like how both of theirs are kind of like a family. I'm like trying to think what I could do with them now. I guess I could like go in with shading. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, we'll have to wrap up like very soon.
Just kidding.
Well, I don't know. I guess we could talk about it a little more. So, what would you call your group of people? A crowd.
I feel
a school of angels.
Maybe. I feel like their wings are kind of like droopy, so I'm trying to incorporate that somehow.
What are some like winged humanoid people? Like, I don't know why the word druid is in my head, but I don't think that's the word.
The druids.
Harpy.
Oh, I get harpies. They're like really chill harpies.
Yeah.
The Harpers.
The Harpers, yeah. The Harpers.
The Harper.
They could make a band.
It would be like really weird, like, you know, the stuff that Grimes makes.
But mixed with like religious choral music.
Oh, Mike Davis said angels on a coffee break. That actually, I think that's nice.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's like their album name, The Harpers, Angels on a Coffee Break.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
I'm going to calligraphy it with the streaks.
I wonder what I could name my creatures. They're so weird. Toxic. Fume.
Toxic fandom. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Fume, liquid, something. Moist fume. Oh, Seven Angelic says a cackle of harpies. I feel like cackle sounds a little bit too negative.
You've never cackled.
Mike says the daughters of Icarus. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mystic Greek mythology. Icarus flew too close to the sun.
These are really good. Oh, I like actually the Mountain Angels by Debussy. Debussy, is that how you say
it? Mountain Angels. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. I randomly thought maybe I could name my pair of monsters the Fumigators.
I actually like that. Oh, they could be like Fumos for, I don't know.
Fumigators? Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Not sure.
7 Angelic Enigma 7 said Meltomanders, which kind of also sounds like a really nice popsicle. I don't know.
Oh, I like Meltomander too. That's really good.
People go by many names. Things can go by many names.
I like Meltomanders more, but I also like the Fumes. Booger Beasts, says Mike Davis. Oh, WC says, Cat, name them Googleagongs. I thought of everything. I do like Meltomanders the most, so I think I might go with that. Thank you for that suggestion.
Shaim Salmons, I don't know how, I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, said, what if the angels are the protectors of the creatures of the mountains? And I'm like, oh my God. Or like, I think your people, well, your creatures.
The Harpers are the godparents of the Meltomanders.
I was gonna say they're like the national park rangers for your ecosystem.
Maria says they look like amphibian creatures that live in lava instead of water. I like that too. Actually, yeah, they do. I was thinking they would be green, but I can think, I can see that they can be lavas too.
They could be like, like they're in volcanoes. There's forests, like green stuff right next to volcanoes often. I feel like that could be, if they're going to be green, like that kind of green.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know. Just knowing about nature, knowing about environments, knowing about animals, it's very informative of creatures. I feel like Meltomanders can be lava creatures and green creatures. They live at the edge of volcanoes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So, that being said, talk to us more about our Meltomanders, our Harpers, and what creatures you guys made in the Art Prof Discord and hashtag post live streams. And the Discord invite link is in the video description below. Remember to subscribe to the Art Prof YouTube channel if you want to see more of the Harpers and the Meltomanders. And thank you very much to our top Patreon supporters. Your guys' support helps us continue what we love doing most, which is spreading art education. So thank you guys for your support. We will see you guys in the next stream. Bye.